Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sunken World Saga. This is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition actual play live stream where we have 4 groups of 4 player characters. Tonight we are going to be visiting the Order of the Lion's Hope and following them on their continued adventures as Knights of the Hallandor Empire. I'm going to have them introduce themselves, and then I'll give a very brief recap, and then we'll be kind of replaying the last moments of the previous session. So first up, we have Marcus.
Hey everyone, I'm Aaron. I play Marcus, the Circle of the Moon Druid. Yeah,
After
he's a halfling.
Oh, thank you. After Marcus, we have Marahim.
Hi, everybody. My name's Ian Highland. I play Marahim, the Wizard Divination college school tiefling.
I was so smooth in the intro, which I'm usually not, that you said you did like a comma wizard specialty, Ian.
Yeah, you stole my smoothness.
I threw it. After Marahim, we have Akka.
Hi, I'm Nathaniel Potts Wells, and I am playing Akka, the half-orc strong monk.
And after Akka, we have Althea.
Hi, I am Connor Toles, and I play the spunky yet lovable Storm Sorcerer / Celestial Patron Warlock.
There we go. So the Order of the Lion's Hope are Knights of the Hallandor Empire. They have been sent north to investigate the dealings of the wizard Caladrius, who has something called the World Egg. He frequents a town that, upon arrival, the Lions Hope discovered, he is actually the owner or operator of this town. But it is a town called Lypris, and it is frozen in time. Coming here just to gather information, what the party discovered is that everyone in this town has lost their soul. Death meaning they do not go to an afterlife, they simply cease to be. In a world where there are gods who have walked the earth in the past, this is understandably frightening to the people of Lypris. They journeyed into the mine that robbed these people of their soul, and there they had a number of frightening experiences. Upon leaving to ask more questions of the Primar, they found that the barrier that keeps time and aggressors out of Lypris was under attack. And that is where we will begin once again. And so Althea sees from a distance as Marahim's familiar also sees what is happening beyond the barrier. All on horseback, there are some 20, 30, it's hard to count their number right away, of the Remi, one of the tribes that has lived in the Amonsian province since before it was a province, back when it was a collection of tribal federations, kingdoms, small vying city-states. But at their head, there is a woman who is recognized from the Lion's journey to reach Lypris as the princess of what remains of the Remi tribe. She is holding the Ganelon bow, the ancestral weapon of the leader of her people. She is holding it with an arrow notched, pointed at the barrier. Next to her, there is a man in wizard's robes, but very different from any standard wizard robes, as he is from Dal Ryothi, a country that not many people know much about, besides the fact that they are a theocracy, and that they are coming for the world in deadly war. There are a few cavalrymen that seem to also be Ryothi. Before an arrow is fired, one of the villagers of Lypris moves forward and presses his hand to the barrier. When the arrow flies, it hits just above his hand, and the barrier is opened. Althea, we know what already happens, but you cast a storm sphere. And the Ryothi man in wizard's robes waves his hand, and the sphere wicks away. Althea, you are 150 feet back. Marahim, your familiar, is in one of these trees off to the right. And you watch as the Remy and a few of the Ryothi cavalry start to ride in, pouring through the hole created in the barrier. You watch as one of the Remy lifts his sword to strike down one of the villagers who came to greet them, to help them, to tell them to go away until, under the influence of some spell, you're not sure. But then one of the Ryothi rides his horse forward and swings his own sword, knocking the elf's short blade out of his hand. You all are very far away, the three older members of this Lion's Hope group. You cannot see this with your own eyes. Marcus and Akka, you know that something is happening, but you're not exactly sure why. Althea, you can see where you are in a practical sense on this map, but you are able to see by looking below what we can see here what's ahead of you. I need each of you to roll initiative. This is going to be your initiative for the whole session. If your initiative is below a 10, at each new encounter, you will have the opportunity to roll again, if you would like.
All right, 19.
19 as well.
All right, 2 19s. You all can choose which of you is going first. You can do it by who has the bigger initiative bonus, or you can roll against each other.
I think it makes sense you would go first, Connor.
14.
14 and a 6 for the big monk. Oof. Okay. So you see the villagers begin to scramble, several of them running into their homes. They seem afraid in a way that you're not used to. Maybe the finality of death. But ahead of you, you can see, back on that barrier map, the ones who have come through seem to be darting out in all directions, so that they are not held at a specific point. The Remy specifically seem to be fanning out. The princess and the Ryothi Wizard, however, are just trotting forward, Althea. And you notice the wizard has definitely identified you as the person who cast that spell. He
Cool.
lifts his hand and shouts to you as the Remy cavalry continue to fan around everything. Ah! Would a parley be acceptable? Madam Sorceress.
Can I respond, or do I need to wait until my turn?
You can respond. This is technically pre-combat.
It depends. What are you here for?
I am here as insurance for Lady Beragunde. In the event that Coladrius, the wizard who uses this mine, arrives. But you, and I assume any other adventurers who might be here, as you tend to travel in packs, you are an unforeseen variable. I suggest that my men, and he beckons at the Ryothi, who seem to be waiting for their orders, and I will not make any moves. We will wait in full sight of you and your companions, and by your choosing, we can fight or we cannot. The Remy do not wish harm on everyone, but The mine will be theirs. Are these terms agreeable, Madam Sorceress?
I didn't quite hear the beginning of that. I got that he's insurance for Lady Belagunde?
Baragunde, who is the princess on horseback. Next to him, who you now see, is in leather armor, but it seems to be extremely well-made leather armor, and she has a green line painted down her face with black, like, scale lines to make her skin look kind of dragon-like. It's only over, like, one eye and down to the cheek, though.
And that's the princess. And he's insurance to make sure that she's... Did he say he was here on behest of?
He is here in case Caladrius shows up.
Okay. He said he's not going to attack anybody, but he wants that dude in the. Wait there. Let me conference with my people. Don't move.
That will hold true for me, Madam Sorceress. And the Remy have started to gallop past you.
They've already made it 150 feet?
Yep, they're on horseback and you're talking.
Oh, well, I thought they were all right there.
Nope, I just wasn't representing it well. But
Oh. But they're in the town?
yeah,
Where did they come from?
they're coming from the side. They, like, wheeled around. They're on horseback. This has been, like, 30 seconds.
Oh, shit.
Not this guy.
And Ben, I imagine during that time we've been...
Yeah,
Are they,
yeah,
are they up to me yet?
as well.
I would say that you all are, like, just for the representation of the larger distance, well, I'll put you guys, like, here on the map.
That's it? Oh, okay.
For representation of you all were
No,
not
no, sorry,
really
yeah.
this close. You were not, 75 feet away. But you notice that the blacksmith has lifted a hammer, and the other people seem to be getting weapons, but they are all rather shaken. But so, Althea, you feel like your companions are probably closer. You would be able to go and speak with them if you wanted.
I'm gonna send a message. I'm gonna use the cantrip message. Back towards Marahim. They say they want to parley. They are here for what's in the mind. They don't
Wouldn't I
intend
be able
to.
to... I would have heard all of this.
No,
But my
like
pro-
you're not close enough to pick him up over
pro,
the.
though.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Okay,
good.
my bad.
Yeah. I think I've been relaying everything that's happening to Marcus and Akka. I can't
Should be fine. I can.
hear or see, but I am able to just talk to them as he carries me in his Bjorn.
Yeah, and I'm sending message. If I send message at the bird, would he be able to like speak telepathically to me?
So the bird, no, I wouldn't be able to. But message, I used to use this spell a lot.
Okay.
Message does create an
Yeah.
auditory effect that only the person can hear. So it's not like
Yeah.
it's in the bird's mind. So I can hear you talk through the bird. Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm making sure because you can respond to me.
it would be a one-way walk.
Yeah. Well, no,
Because
you can
the bird-
respond to me.
But the bird can't talk.
Oh, so but I did say I was pointing at you first. I was I was just making sure.
Yeah, we'll say that this
so
is
you
right when
can-
you all get within 100 feet.
Okay.
Do you want me to fight? I can try and throw something down.
Shit.
You'll
Let's
Your
see
call,
if we
Captain.
can. These people, if these villagers die, they cease. We should consider looking for a peaceful option if possible. But we shouldn't be prepared. We shouldn't be prepared to sacrifice everything.
I'm gonna. Can I tell if I were to cast something on myself, would it spark them to attack?
I don't know how you would know that. General vibe, he seems pretty smart.
Like, if I were to cast Armor of Agathis on myself, would that seem as a point of aggression or just a point of I'm taking my own precautions? You have an army. I have a me.
I mean, that's Althea's judgment.
While she's thinking through that, I see the blacksmith like getting ready, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, hello. I'm Marcus from before. Maybe y'all shouldn't go out and fight because, you know, the whole soul situation. Me and my friends, we can take care of this, I'd say.
Fine. Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I know if you die, you're going to die forever, and
Yeah,
that might
yes.
not be good for everyone.
Yes. And so close to yeah.
Yeah, so why don't you get them over there and just get some cover, maybe in the town hall that we just came out of that way.
Yeah. And you see him just lean out and sort of beckon, and you watch as all of these people sort of start to run.
Yeah, she'll be all right. We'll take care of it. Don't worry.
And you do notice a javelin is thrown, but it seems to like fly over the head of somebody, and he like yelps and just falls to the ground and then scrambles up, and you just hear elven laughter from over here.
Someone threw a javelin?
Yeah, the Remy are not following his orders. He said
Oh, then it's fucking game on.
that. Okay.
I'm
Yeah, no.
when I see the javelin, Aka's gonna put on his cestus.
Oh, wait. I was 120 feet away. Could they have even casted Counterspell? Because Counterspell has to be on me, not on the spell.
He casts Counterspell.
Even though it's only a range of 60 feet?
Yep.
How? I was 150 feet away. I'm confused.
He casts Counterspell. What are you doing?
And I think we're all running forward still, Ben, after the blacksmith is gone.
Sure, you can all move up 60 feet. Yeah, if you put Marahim down, Akka, you can move forward the 60 feet. So you all
Yeah,
can
I
do
haven't
that.
been like we put him down while we were still in the cave, so he's been on his own 2 feet for a while.
Well, no, we need to carry him because he.
I'm the eyes and ear. I'm the one that's keeping a track. I'm telling you what's going on.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
can't see.
see.
Yeah.
Okay, so Althea,
Wow.
you are not
So I'm at half speed. is what you're saying.
actually this close, but it is your turn.
I am...
In fairness, Althea probably wouldn't have noticed that javelin because she's pretty far away from it.
I think Althea could have noticed. She could have heard it clatter against the stone of the road. So all of
they
these
said
Remy
they
are
weren't going to fight, and I'm keeping an eye out for if anybody started anything, and if they did, all right. I'm going to send Eldritch Blast at the. I'm gonna for my action. I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna send one at the bitch who threw the javelin.
Okay, you can't see the person who threw the javelin. They're behind one of the houses. It was one of the Remy who rode around you that would have thrown the javelin.
So then who can I see?
You can see these people. The Ryothi cavalry, the Ryothi Wizard, and Princess Burgundy.
I don't know what to do. Am I first in the initiative? Then I'm assuming.
Oh, well, technically not, but you said that you were going to be game oning, so I'm considering the initiative starting with you for this round because you're very close to the top. You're the
Right.
first among your team, so that's the most important part of the order.
Connor, I can go first if you want to think a little bit more.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, I guess. Say, oh, it looks like you men don't really follow your orders well. You know what? I'm just gonna send all three of them at the Remy.
Not
The
my
Remy
men.
Princess. Huh?
Not my men. And he beckons to the men behind him. But you cast Eldritch Blast. So
Yeah,
you
at
make-
the Remy Princess.
Yep, 3 attacks.
3. Are we level
Yeah.
11?
No, you get them at level 7 or something like that.
No, you get 2 Eldritch Blasts at level 7. Or
I
at level 5. You get 3 at level 11.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
the same
2.
as...
No, at 11. So oh, okay.
Okay, 2
Alright,
attacks.
yeah, I think I've only been doing 2 before.
Yep, no worries. 2 attacks.
Where's the button for it? Oh wait, no, I do that. Why is it not letting me do it as a? Oh, there. Okay. It says at what level cantrip? Do I just put 10th?
What? No, it's
I think
standard level cantrip.
I know, but the other ones, whenever I do the spell card,
It doesn't do Eldritch Blast super easily. I normally just build it into my thing and roll each attack separately. Because,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I think I have mine in my. No, I don't. Oh yeah, I do. Okay, they're +8s to hit. So, 1, 2.
Okay, the 24 hits.
Already.
Okay,
It
8
is
force damage.
8 points, and then okay, yeah, and then so the mama lion hits her with the baby lion. The cub misses, and then I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points and cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
Is that a bonus action?
Nope, but I'm using my sorcery points to quicken it.
Okay.
And I'm casting it at 3rd level on myself. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then it is... After you, it is Marcus's turn. Well, did you want to take any movement? Marcus, it's your turn, but Althea, if you want to move, you can move on this map. Marcus, it's your
I
turn.
don't.
You can't really see any of the Remy. Like
Okay,
you,
so
I'm
these
gonna-
guys, I can't really make out.
so you know that they are vaguely over there, but right now, like,
Yeah.
they all have full cover.
Which way did the javelin come from?
Came from over here.
Then I'm going to hop off my zebra and tell her
Okay.
to run.
And you can just put your token where you want to end up within 30 feet of you. Marcus, it's your turn.
Okay, great. All right, for my standard action, I'm going to cast. All right, yeah, I'm going to cast Conjure Animals.
Actually, no, I'm just going to stay
And I'd like 2 beasts of challenge rating 1 or lower. I think last time we did 2 bears. I'm fine with that again, but it's your choice, Ben. So,
All right.
and I'll say, yeah, all right. So there are these guys who don't have souls. Don't really have enough time to go into it, but if you could go over there and protect them, make sure nobody kills them, yeah, that'd be great. Oh, Marcus from before. Yeah, I know that we know each other. Anyways, I'm gonna go. And then I'm gonna start running. You said I can like kind of hear that they're over that way.
Yeah, like you can hear like galloping, and you can hear like elvish battle cries, basically. Like, it seems like they're
Yeah.
kind of singing as they're riding.
Cool. I'm going to then use my bonus action to wild shape into a flame elemental, fire elemental.
All right.
Um,
Let me get you a
and I
token.
don't- Yeah. I know I haven't made one for that yet, Ben, so
Oh,
sorry.
but Emmy drew one for when you all were in that temple.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, perfect.
Awesome. So,
All right, you have control of this token now.
all right, great.
putting-
And I think I started out like back here, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to very tragically go through these endangered or extinct flowers.
How could you?
Yeah.
What a terrible druid.
And- yeah. All right, so that's 15 feet of movement. I have 50 feet of movement total. So I could get to here. And that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Then next up, it is the Ryothi Wizard.
Sorry, and I think the bears get to go.
Oh, do they go right after
Right
you?
after you, right?
Okay,
Right after.
sure.
And they kind of act on their own, but yeah, I just wanted to
I think
send
they
them.
rolled their own initiative, actually, unless
Oh,
you
do
want
they?
them to just go after him.
I think for
Yeah, roll initiative. Yeah.
I think for the sake of this, let's just have them go at the same time.
Okay. Yeah, that makes it a little easier.
So they will go and start following these people, and you can tell they're kind of like, "Ah, go!
Yeah, and then I think to myself while I'm a fire elemental, like, oh, maybe I should have warned the people that I was going to send bears after them. Oh well.
Oh, you're
That's my
sending
turn.
the bears after to protect the people. That's
Yeah.
hilarious. Oh, I love that.
Okay, and it is now the the Ryothi Wizard who is going to kind of put his head back and sigh, slide off of his horse, turn back and say something in Draconic to his men, and then he is going to sort of saunter forward. And he's going to come on at you, Althea. And he is going to get within... He has 25 feet of movement left. You are way further back. So yeah, he has a slightly limited range of what he's able to do, doesn't he? Yeah, he will just look at you, and he just flicks forward his hand, and you see he has 4 fingers up, and from each of them, a golden line of energy shoot out, and they are all going to hit you.
Is it?
It's magic
Is it
missile.
like an? Oh well, shield.
Okay. You use your reaction to cast shield. What does your AC go to with that?
It is currently a 17, so it adds 5, so 22.
Okay. There you go. And he you see he kind of like smirks at that. And that is his turn. Next up, it is it Marahim's turn? No. So you see the most heavily armored of the Ryothi rides off. And now, Marahim, it is your turn.
Wait, the Ryothi rides off which direction?
The most heavily armored Ryothi rides off to the east, so he is out of your line of view.
Got you. Okay. Apparently I have to use an action at the start of every turn to see through the familiar, so I guess that at this point, once I see things are kind of kicking off, I don't use my action to keep my senses. I'm gonna... how far are we again? We're like pretty far, right?
Yeah, Althea is currently like...
I was 150 feet
yeah, so right
at the
now...
end of last session, and I moved forward 20 feet.
Yeah, and so the closest Ryothi is the wizard, who is 100 feet from where Althea is, basically.
Okay, so they're still very far. Great. I'm going to get off of Akka, if that's something that I can do with just my movement. And then I'm going to cast, I'm glad I had this prepared, I'm going to cast a little spell that y'all might be familiar with on our big beefy boy.
Hey.
Akka, you feel really fucking fast, dude.
Oh, good, because I'm already pretty fast.
So, yeah, you have haste cast on you. Ben, do you want to keep track of the rounds, or do you want me to? Because I know that it's...
You do that.
Okay, cool. I will figure out a way to do that. That makes sense. So that's going to be my action, and then I'll use the rest of my movement to run as far forward as I can. How far can I go?
You can go... You would have taken... I'll say it was just like 5 feet of your movement to get down from Akka. So you have 25 feet of movement.
1, 2, 3... 3, 4, 5. I think Marahim's getting behind some... Oh, those guys are there. Oh, shit.
Marahim doesn't really know that, though.
I don't know that. Okay.
You know
so...
vaguely that they are to this side, but you're not sure how close they are or anything like that.
Okay, then I'll go right here then.
Okay. That's your turn?
Turn. I'm just looking for if I have a bonus action that I should do. I don't think so, because we can't do spells as a bonus action when we cast them as an action, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Well, if the casting time is a bonus action, I don't get that rule.
So you can
Let's just say no.
go up, but you can't go down. Like, you can't do something as a bonus action if it's an action, unless you have like something that specifies you can. But
No.
can't
I
do
was
it.
saying I already cast a spell as as my action, so I'm good. Yeah, no, my turn's done.
Okay. Next up, 3 of the Remy are going to start riding towards Althea. These 3 are going to ride off. 2 of them are going to ride off. These 2 are going to ride up towards Flame Boy. And so Althea, the first one, is going to ride towards you, and you see that he has this massive, almost like a jousting lance, but tipped with iron. And he lowers it at you. You are off of your horse, so he has advantage. He's going to use a feature that he has. He got a natural 20.
Are you? Oh, damn.
Ben said, "Fuck you" in particular.
Yeah.
So let's.
But he immediately takes 15 points of cold damage. So
Sure.
that's on him.
So let's see. You will take. Let's see. You take 23 points of piercing damage. That just cuts through the temporary hit points at first. But I need you to make a strength saving throw.
15 minus 23. That's 8 more points. Okay. I'm bloodied.
Can you make a strength saving throw?
Yes. Ooh, not my strong suit. Ooh, natural 1.
Okay, and his horse just sort of barrels into you, and you fall over onto the ground, prone.
Oh, great.
And his buddies are going to ride up with their short swords out and make attacks on you with advantage, and with a bonus to their attack because you're on the ground. Okay, so the first guy, normal bonus.
Macy's a 22.
Yeah, he got a 23 with his first one.
Fuck.
You take 5 points of slashing damage. Second one is going to come up, make his attack with advantage, and no, the highest he got was a 19, so he will miss.
Cool.
But then he is going to ride off.
Can I attack?
You've used
Oh,
your
I don't have a
reaction.
reaction. Yeah.
The rest of them, the other 2 are actually going to ride off as well. Okay, the 2 that came up on you, Marcus, are going to make their attacks. They have their lances, but you are large. Flame elementals are large, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so they don't get advantage, but they are both using their lances. First one will not hit at all. Second one got a 19.
That hits.
Yep. Well, sorry, it was a 19 before bonuses. It was just almost 2 nat 20s for these guys who aren't really supposed to hit all that hard once they use their lances up. Because as soon as he hits you, just like it happened with Althea, but I'm sorry, I forgot to mention it because I was calculating damage, the lance just shatters, basically, once it hits you.
It's
And... Okay, you will take 12 points of piercing damage, but his lance burns up as it goes to splinters.
nice. These aren't magical lances, right?
They are not.
Okay, so I have resistance to that, so I'll take 6.
Okay. Next up, then, there's some more... You hear more galloping, implying that there are other Remy in other places, but you can't see them. Next up, it is some of the Ryothis go, and I'm sorry, we're getting to the point where it'll always just be on one map. Promise. You see the scouts.
And the bears go away then.
Oh, okay. They're gone. The Ryothi ride off in different directions. It's just the wizard and the princess down there. Okay, Akka, it is your turn. You feel so fucking fast. You're like Sonic the Hedgehog. You simply must go fast.
Oh, you also get a +2 bonus to your AC, advantage on dex saving throws, and you get an additional attack. So I think you get 4 base attacks without spending any key points.
No. You just get a single attack with the extra attack action.
Yeah, but you have a bonus action to punch as well.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have 100 feet of movement then with my double movement.
Yes.
Because I'm a level 10 monk, so my movement is 50.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Hey, when are you going to take that mobile feat? Just to be like...
Yep, monks are the worst.
I love them.
So I'm going to get to here with 60 feet of movement. And as I go between them, I use my bonus action to clank my cestus together, and I will enlarge
Okay.
and grow to the large size. So if you're willing to
Oh, yep.
expand my token. And I want to be in about there. And actually what I do is as I enlarge, I do the clack clack, and then I throw out my arms wide, and I'm doing 1 attack on each. I'm basically trying to clothesline them.
Okay, yeah.
So here we go. This is for the one on the left, and this is for the one on the right.
Yeah, that'll hit both of them. Oh, and you said 15 damage, Althea? On the one that got hit by your armor of
yeah.
Agathis? Okay, cool. Thank you. Yeah, so that hits both of them.
Yeah, and before I roll the damage, I'm just going to say I turn on the cold damage of the cestus. So they have this like icy haze that kind of floats around them.
Okay.
So the one on the left is going to take 11 bludgeoning and 1 cold.
Okay.
And the one on the right is going to take 8 bludgeoning and 1 cold.
Okay, the one who is on the left, the one who got Armor of Agathis is very bloodied. The other one is looking reasonably okay. Compared to what he was at just before you hit him.
Yeah, and so the one that is bloodied, I am going to, as I spin around, I'm going to... Oh, I forgot. I get enlarge bonus for both of those damages as well.
Oh, yeah.
So that's 3 on the bloodied one and 4 on the unbloodied one.
Nice.
It's bludgeoning damage. It's just added to that.
Nice.
But then I'm going to spin around and just like open hand slap across the head of the bloody one with my 3rd attack from haste.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
Now he just ducks out of the way in his saddle.
Okay. So that's my bonus. That I still have movement, so I'm going to move. Wait, I used 60, so I have 40 feet left. I'm going to run up in front of Althea.
Sure. They will both take attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
The only one that could possibly hit is a dirty 20, but I'm guessing since you're a monk and that haste bonus, you don't get hit.
Actually, that is my AC with my haste bonus.
Okay.
Do you get an enlarged bonus?
Not the AC, no.
You will take 6 points of slashing damage from his short sword. Wow, so the only person whose AC... Well, no, that's not true. I'm sorry. Just Althea and Aka's AC is super high. And Marahim's and this Flame Elemental are reasonable. You take up that position?
Yep, that's it for my turn.
Okay. Then... Okay. Next up, we will go back to the top of the order, which means that it is Baragunde's turn. Her initiative being 23. And she is going to shoot forward on her horse. Her horse seems to be faster than the rest of them. And she is going to get right here, and she is going to take her bow, and she is going to pull it back, and it is pointed at you, Aka. And she is going to... I think she can tell that you're a little harder to hit right now because she is a very good archer. And so she is just going to take a normal shot at you. 14 will miss. She will take second attack. A 15 will miss. And she will continue to ride on. Okay. There we go.
How much
Next.
does she have?
Althea, it is your turn. You are prone on the ground.
I didn't think she would be able to move that far. So that changes what I was gonna do. Okay, I'm going to... we have healing potions, right? Because I am looking freaking hurt. I don't have it written down, so I don't know if we do or not. I'm going to assume not, since I don't have it written. And so I guess I'm going to use my bonus action 3d6s, 3d6 healing on myself. With my healing light. Cool. I was making sure there wasn't anything extra that goes with it. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Only 7?
Oof.
That sucks, man. Sorry.
I'm so bad at healing myself. I need to stop being selfish. I should have saved those for other people. That's what... Oh, I have 4.
No,
I'm going to use a 4th one.
Sure.
Is that okay?
Yeah, and this one's
only
going to
had
be a
3.
6. This one's going to be a 6. Let's will it into existence. 6.
6. Oh my god.
Okay, well, hey, not a 1.
Yeah, not a 1.
You're at 9 instead of 8. That's pretty good.
I am still bloody.
Really? With 9 healing? Really?
Yeah.
That's like the most healing you can do in this game.
Oh my god. I could have had 24 hit points. F me in the butt.
Well, but you got 9 more than you had before, so that's still good. That could be all the difference.
And then for my action, I'm gonna spend half my movement and stand up, and I'm gonna use I'm gonna expend one of my second level spell slots to make my AC a 19. With my Storm Mantle. So I'm standing up, and it's half my movement. I have 15 feet, but I'm gonna use 10 of... Oh, I can't use my tempestuous magic stuff, so 5, 10... Should I go near? Yeah, I'm gonna go near those guys. And then what does it take to... Is it just like an action to summon my dagger? I mean, is it a free action to summon my dagger?
No, your packed dagger, you mean? Because that's
Yeah,
an
my
action.
pack
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah,
summon
to
your-
summon it is an action. If you don't have it on you, it's just you can, or if you have it on you, you can just draw it.
Yeah, free action to pull it out if you have it. So
I don't know if I have it on me or not.
I don't think that we've
I don't
talked
know.
about you
I've
doing
never
the
said what
pact
I've done.
ritual. So yeah, so we can just say that you got it.
Okay.
Let's just say that you got it.
All right.
That's a
Then, yeah,
reference
it's in my
to
hand.
the angriest I've made Nathaniel as a DM. Okay, that after your turn, it is Marcus's turn.
All right.
Fire,
First part of my turn, I'm going to move here. I can move on top of people with my fire form.
Okay.
I will deal 1 point of damage to each of them as my flames flick at their boots. And then with my standard action, I will just shove my flame hands into the face of the guy that's on the top.
Okay. Yeah, when you move through them, they're going to actually take 2 fire damage because you notice when you would have hit their horses, they like buckle their legs around it so that you don't burn their horsies up. So you're attacking both of them?
No, I'm only attacking the top one.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a 17 to hit.
Okay, yeah. 17 definitely hits.
Okay.
You've got access to this
And-
elementals page, right?
Yeah, it's not working for some reason. I don't know why. And it deals 8 points of damage to the top one.
Okay. Yeah, so that is a total of 10 damage.
And they are both on fire now, I guess, as well as the horses.
Their horses
so-
aren't on fire. I guess their horses
Okay.
are on fire, and I'm going to be
No,
sad
you're
after
right.
this
You're right.
session.
Marcus would choose to not hit the horses with his fire.
Sick.
Because you can do that. You can do that with
Elementals.
moving through a space as narrow as 1 inch. So I'm sure there's more than 1 inch between the 2 horses. Anyways, the 2 guards are on fire. So every turn they take an additional 1d10 damage until they douse it.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, cool. I'm sorry,
Buckley.
it's working for me, and you have access to it. I'm not sure what's up.
And it says there's a syntax error, so I don't know what's going on. Don't worry about it. I'll just roll it by hand. It's fine.
Okay, sorry about that. Next up, it is the Ryothi Wizard, who is going to use his turn to go invisible. And you all don't know anything that he does after that, because there's no blasts of magic or anything. Okay, and we can be done with this map, at least for you all. Next up, it is it's some turns for some other stuff, so I'm gonna roll. Okay.
Could I have shouted at the princess lady?
Yeah, talk. It's a free action.
Hey, pretty little princess, why don't you come fight me instead of running away?
Okay.
You entitled people. You always have other people fight for you. How about you come do your dirty work yourself? Bad idea. But I don't want her to run away.
She shouts something in Elvish. Oh, would you speak?
I speak.
Yeah. She just...
What'd she say?
Honor is a fool's game, is what she shouts, and she keeps riding. Okay. Then that was his turn. Marahim, it is time. It's your hour.
So I have this thing called Third Eye, which I believe I had it set to Ethereal Sight. So Ethereal plane within 60 feet. I don't know if that does anything for us, but just wanted to remind us that Marahim has things. All right, I'm gonna take a. I can see this guy, right? from where I'm at?
He has about half cover. You'd have to poke your head out.
That's fine. I'm gonna cast this on him. It's not an attack, so I'm not really sure why it did that. It's Toll the Dead. He needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, he has failed.
All right, so he'll take 15 necrotic damage.
And he falls off of his horse. That would probably woke my dogs up. That was a mistake.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Is there a window in this?
To the smithy? No. That's like the smithy. That's like the outdoor section.
Gotcha.
So there's like a tin roof over.
Is there anything I can see inside here?
There's probably a window next to the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna misty step into the house, so that people don't know where I am.
Okay, yeah, that's a smart move. I wish that I had the version of this map where the buildings are just don't have roofs, but then I would have had to make buildings, and that's time consuming.
I'm not going to stress the interior. Don't worry.
Well, let me describe it in great detail. I'm just joking.
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at.
Okay. Then it is Remy time, so I'm gonna have to move you, Marcus. Because these fellas are going to go away. Yeah, so they will each take 3 more damage. So now I can actually edit their health, which is good.
And I'll take an attack of opportunity against the top one, if that's all right.
Yeah, the one who's taking more damage.
Yep, and I miss.
Yeah, you do. But they are going to move away from you, and then you watch them circle back. And the one with his lance is going to try to hit you first.
Did they run through him? Aren't they on fire?
They are on fire.
Yep.
Yep, they took 3 points of damage.
Oh, that was what that was.
He is going to try to hit you with his lance first. He got a natural 1, so he goes to shove his lance through you and hits the corner of this house, and his lance shatters.
Nice.
And then he is going to just ride away, pulling out his short sword as he does. And the other one is going to ride up, short sword out, try and hit you. He got a 26. No, not a 26.
Oh!
That's way higher than they can roll. I'm sorry. He got a 23.
Yep, that still hits.
Okay, you take 4 points of slashing damage.
All right, so that's 2.
Mm-hmm. This one, Althea, is going to pull out his bow and begin riding, and it seems like he is purposefully riding. And then you notice that in his stirrups, he is like motioning like he is running, and he stands up, and as all 4 hooves are off the ground, he is going to unleash a well-timed shot at you. And I will make the attack roll to hit your AC. That is, I mean, nearly impossible for this fella. That is a dirty 20.
Shield.
Okay. And your
I don't have health points.
Shield
at the moment.
picks up and shatters against, or the arrow shatters against your shield. And then he is going to ride to there, and that's the end of his movement. Okay, this guy is going to ride away. He has also switched to his bow, and he's going to shoot at you, Akka. Seems like he purposefully waits to take his attack until he has ridden a certain distance. That is a dirty 21.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he gets a additional damage dice, as he is a nomadic plainsman. So you will take a big total of 7 piercing damage.
I mean, that's a good bit.
Yeah, but, not as good as it could have been. Okay, and then he will continue to ride. Akka, it's your turn.
Okay, almost bloodied. I'm going to use 70 feet of my movement to run through here and get to here. And I will take my 3 attacks against the princess.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So 14, a natural 1,
Oh fuck.
and a 21.
Okay. The 21 will hit.
Okay. So that's 7 bludgeoning and 2 cold damage. And I will use my bonus action to attempt to grapple.
Okay.
Ooh.
Hit her horse.
Actually, let me see how one thing works. I gotta check real quick.
Okay.
Actually, before I do my grapple on that attack that hits, I'm going to spend a key to stunning strike.
Okay.
So she has to make a DC. What's 7 plus 8? DC 15 Constitution save.
Okay. I'm gonna make that in the chat just because stunning strike on the main boss. Yeah.
Oof.
So she's not stunned, so I will still attempt to grapple. I have advantage on grapple since I am I'm large.
Okay.
Or wait, no, it's athletics, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
athletics. And she's going to make an acrobatics check. So it is this plus 4. 18. So you win.
All right. So basically, as I run up, I start yelling, "Call them off!" And I have both of my fists together and like grappling my fingers together, and I just swipe left, right, and left. And with the last one, I reach down and I grab at like a cloak or a piece of clothing and grab onto it. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Nice. And now it is the top of the order, so it is her turn. And she shouts something in Elvish.
What'd she say?
She says, "I will not!" And she is going to open her hand below where she is. And she is going to... as a bonus action, she does something. And then she is going to open her mouth in your face, Akka. And at first it just sounds like a shriek. But then I need you to make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
You have advantage from haste, though.
Okay, so to make it...
Yeah, what caused the disadvantage?
She is using a breath weapon while you have her right in front of you.
Okay.
I mean, if you would like, we can talk about it.
Weapons work, but
okay, so you
That's
have
fine.
her face right in
it's
front of you, and you're holding her in position.
yeah, I'm just saying. But like, if it was a Dragonborn's breath weapon, it doesn't work that way. But that's fine. It's 15.
Okay, that is the save. So never mind. Some lightning crackles out of her mouth, but it just wraps around your head perfectly. Okay, and that is her turn. Her horse is still...
I like to think that I just lean my head into it, and so my my skullet is just flapping in the breeze of her breath weapon.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lightning, so it would get very frizzy.
But now it is her horse's turn. And her horse is going to contest your grapple by trying to pull away with her still in the saddle.
So here's...
Wouldn't the
Okay.
horse just run off and she just be stuck in his hands?
No. She's like in the saddle. I mean, he would have the...
Technically, yes, that's how it works, but that's fine.
All right, fine. Then never mind.
Because what happens is her movement is 0. Her horse's movement doesn't have to be 0. So if she commands the horse to go, it can go, but she can't move.
Okay, that rule doesn't make any sense to me, but we can play with it that way. Okay, so the horse is just going to try and kick you in the knee.
Okay.
Horse got a 16, so the horse will miss. Okay, there we go. And now it is Althea. It's your turn.
I am going to run forward. Is this difficult terrain?
No, they're pretty small.
Okay. Then I'm going to run forward. That's the wrong button. Go away. It's only 30 feet. How far away is that? Whatever. I'm just gonna bonus action. Oh. What did you say the rule was about if the... So you can't cast 2 spells in one round if one's a bonus action and one's just an action?
I'm not sure. I've never really understood that rule. It was a rule that I did not know about until a few weeks ago. I'm gonna look it up. So what do you want to do while I'm looking it up?
I was gonna Misty Step onto the back of the horse, like right behind her, and then I was gonna action Cure Wounds myself.
Okay.
If that, like sitting on the horse behind her.
Yeah, I mean, so all healing can be done as a bonus action, so if you want to use Misty Step as your action, I'm okay with that, even if it's just this one time, and we'll decide on this rule set in stone later.
Alright.
Okay, so you can do that, so you are going to be right behind her.
Okay. And I'm on the horse with her, right?
You are on the horse, you are not in the saddle, you are on the rump
but
of
I am
the horse.
on the... Okay, cool. And then... Actually... Actually, I'm not going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. Which is probably not a smart idea. But I am going to... Can I... no, I'm not going to hold it. No, I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. I'm going to cast it at 3rd level to give me 3d8s. Right? Cure Wounds is a...
Yeah.
Alright. Cure Wounds... Why is it not... Is it popping up on the thing?
Yeah, it's behind your character sheet.
I do my character sheet, Okay, why didn't I do it like that? How come I didn't roll the stuff for it?
It's so you're doing it at a 3rd level?
Yeah, so 18
Okay.
plus my
Nice,
spell
dude.
casting ability, which is my charisma, which I think is a +5.
Awesome.
So 20.
Yeah.
3.
That one worked
Math
out.
is not my
That one worked out great. That was a good deal. Okay. Next up, it is somebody's gonna show up just below this tree.
I wonder who it is.
It's a certain boy, and he is holding his hand up, and he says, "This could have been being avoided." And he is going to cast Cone of Cold. And you notice that the icy, cold mist that seems to just shoot out from his hand is going to wrap around Burgundy and her horse.
Is there a window on this side of the building?
Ooh.
There could be. There's...
So if it's wrapping around her horse, does that mean it's wrapping around me too, since I'm on it?
Nope. Good try, but nope.
If there is a window and I can see him,
You are not in a position where you could see him through that window. If the window starts right here, you would be able to see here.
wait, where did he come up?
He is right here.
Oh, he's all the way down there. Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay. So I need you two to make Dexterity saving throws, I believe, is the cone of cold one. Nope, Constitution. Constitution saving throws.
So then would the first one just be my... Which roll is mine? I mean, they're...
Yours is the 21, which is a success.
Okay.
Akka, you
Cone
did
of
not
Cold
succeed.
is a 60? I had no idea Cone of Cold is a 60-foot cone. That's insane.
I did not either.
Yeah, it's a really strong spell.
Whoa.
Yep. And so you will take 8d8 Akka. That's 7, 12, 20, 22, that's 4, 29, that's 5, 37, that's 6, 38, that's 7, and 41. You take 41 points of cold damage, and Althea, you take 20 points of cold damage.
Ouch.
Akka is very low on health.
And she took no damage, not even like half damage.
Nope, horse didn't either. Okay, then that is his turn. So, oh wait, Marcus, I'm sorry, you had a turn there. My fault.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I don't think Marcus sees any of this going on, unfortunately, so he's going to keep dealing with these guys. He's going to walk through both of them, ending his turn on the second one. That deals 1d10 to each of them. It's 4 points of damage. He'll then attack the one that he's on top of. Is that the one that he attacked already? I forget.
No, that is this one. So he takes the
Okay,
4...
then he'll take another step forward then to be in range for that one.
Sure.
And that's a a natural 20 to hit.
Yep. Which one are you
Nice.
attacking? The one you've already hit for that?
Yeah, the one I already
Okay,
hit.
gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's 24 points of damage.
Okay, you have killed that one. You just burn him right off of his horse. He lets out the same yelp, but I don't antagonize my dogs.
Okay, and then I guess the last part of my turn, I'll just Marcus will go forward and end it so that he's on top of this guy.
Okay, and he will take
And that's my turn.
4d10 as well then, or 4, not 4d10. He'll take 4 damage.
No, he he'd take 4 damage.
Okay, nice. That was a good turn. You killed one of them. Okay, next up then, we'll go to Marahim.
Okay. I saw them get frozen, right?
You saw them get. You
Or
saw
no.
Akka get all frosted up. You don't technically know that Althea is there.
Okay. I don't have any healing spells because I'm a wizard. So
Well, you've got Elixir of Healing, the most useless spell in the game.
is that a spell?
Yeah, it's very bad.
I just feel like, and I can't even if I were to move to the window, right?
I mean, if you
Like, even if I were to move right here, I wouldn't be able to see her, would I?
so the window is like right here is where I blipped. I've drawn it now.
Yeah.
If you moved,
No, I see
if
it.
you moved right there,
I-
okay, right there. I don't know if you would be able to see Althea. Let me see.
No, not even Althea. There's nothing I can do to help them except hurt people. Her.
I would say that you would be able to see her through Akka. Like Akka just has his arms around her, so you would be able to see that he is grabbing her. Yeah.
Could you catapult her horse?
So this is a question
It's too heavy.
that I got for you. Do grapple targets have disadvantage on dexterity saving throws?
Aaron. Do they?
Yeah, I think so because they get disadvantage on all dexterity.
Okay, yeah.
right?
I was I
Okay,
was
cool.
asking that because of how often you grapple things.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna cast catapult on one of her arrows at 4th level. Can I do that to an arrow? I just want to do it for flavor.
Sure.
Ben, we're thinking of the better version of grappled.
Restrained?
They don't get disadvantage.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
You don't.
restrained.
Oh, you don't get disadvantage when you're grappled. That's stupid.
Okay.
How would you be dexterous in a grapple? Okay, in that case, then
I don't actually have like a hold of her. I have a hold of like a piece of clothing on her, so she can't move away,
Gotcha.
but she can still like fight and like twist around and stuff like that.
All right. Then I'll have Marahim move over here, and I'm going to... Are we playing it where if you ready a spell, you have to concentrate on the spell, and therefore I would drop concentration?
No, I've never heard of that rule.
Okay, cool. I don't like that roll. It's stupid. I'm going to ready catapult, so that if I see someone, say this guy... fuck it. No, I'm gonna use catapult on her. Fuck it. I'm using it at 4th level. Sorry for changing
Okay,
it back.
so you do it on one of the arrows. Is that the plan?
Yeah, I just kind of want to shoot that arrow like straight into her.
Okay.
That's gonna be a Dex save from her,
Okay, she's very good
which
at
she's
those.
probably very good at.
Wait, does the thing being hit by the catapulted thing make a dex save? Is that how it works?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's cocked, so I won't use it. It was a natural 20.
I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, she got a 24.
I'm gonna use luck,
Okay,
so she has to re-roll that.
she got a 15.
She fails that throw. Then.
Okay.
Wow, I remembered luck, guys. I did it.
Nice.
Okay, let's see if I have that there.
We like to say that's your 4th eye.
Yeah, my 4th eye. So catapult casting at a 4th level. Don't be a shitty roll, please. Wow, so fucking useful. Sorry.
Do you have it set as an attack instead of as a spell card?
I think give me a sec. I can change.
I mean,
it over to,
we don't need to do it now. You can just do the dice now.
Yeah, you guys go. That's gonna be my turn. So you guys go ahead and I'm gonna move out of the. Actually, I'm gonna move closer to the window, like over here.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys go ahead. I'm gonna fix it.
Okay. All right. Then, basically, it's Remy time. The one inside of you is going to try to move away, Marcus.
Okay. It takes 3 points of fire damage.
All right. Well, we don't have to all laugh, okay?
And laugh. This is deadly serious, Ben.
And
Another 9.
okay.
Boy, you're just rolling the exact same numbers.
And he is bloodied. And he is going to begin to ride away. And he is going to turn and take his shot, all 4 hooves off the ground. That is a 22 to hit you. Marcus.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. You take a total of 10 points of piercing damage. The arrow flies through you. And then, let's see, he's moved how many feet so far?
And I have resistance.
Oh, nice. He's moved 35, so he will move to here. Okay. This guy is going to take off after those people. This one is going to ride up here and is going to shoot you in the back, Aka.
Uh-huh.
I feel like that's what Akka says as he goes to get hit. Huh?
Yeah, he's going to miss. I think just your enlarged muscles. He hits you at just a particularly taut back muscle, and the arrow glances off. It was a dull arrow.
I like to think that I have so much scar tissue that even like as I'm enlarged, the scar tissue is so thick that it just sticks in and it doesn't affect them.
Yep. Oh, gross. And then he will ride away to the east. And then that is the Remy go. So, Aka, it is now your turn.
Okay, for my action, I'm going to use... where is it? Wholeness of body. So I will get 3 times my monk level, so that's 30 hit points I'll get back.
Okay.
Which will put me up at this much. And I am... Wait. I am still bloodied. And for my bonus action, I will swig a healing potion for 8 health.
Okay.
And that's it. I just stand there holding her cape still.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can still make an attack action, so I'm going to do that because of the haste.
Sure.
So that's going to be 10 bludgeoning and 6 cold damage.
Okay.
As after I swig the potion, I just am going to, like, with it still in my hand, just bonk her on the head with it.
Okay. So that is 16.
Call him off.
And she, now that it is her turn...
What is happening? I don't understand how to... I'm sorry, I don't know
yeah,
how to use
do you want
this.
to just roll...
That looks
I
correct.
think it's just 5.
3d8.
No, it's like 5d8 that I need to roll.
it says 3d8 in the...
But I cast it at 4th level.
It is a 4th level
Oh,
It's a
spell.
first level spell, right?
Oh, is it a...
It's a 1st level
Okay, then
spell,
yeah.
so
Sorry.
3d8. Yeah, I actually might need to do more. 1 second.
2.
3d8, 4d8, 5d8,
It's 6d8.
6d8. So I'll roll 1 more d8. So she takes 27. I think it's technically bludgeoning damage, but I assume with an arrow it would be piercing damage.
Yeah, it would be piercing for this. Okay. Nice, so that is a whole lot. She is going to be bloodied, I believe.
I kind of picture it just like jutting out of the side of her face, like it went up through the soft part of her jaw.
Actually, she is not quite bloodied. She's very close. Yeah, but it does go up, and she gasps, but then it seems to just kind of snap off. Okay, and that is your turn, Akka, the hit and the potions?
Yep.
Okay, cool. She is going to, as a bonus action, she is going to Fey Step, so that she is here, looking back at you, Althea, and she already has her bow trained on you when she appears.
That's not a
But she doesn't
spell.
have her horse, right?
She does not have her horse.
And that's not a spell.
It is a feature that she has.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
And she is going to take her 2 attacks at you. So that is a 22 to hit.
Shield.
Okay.
I haven't used my reaction this time.
Okay. And then she is going to take
Makes my AC at 24.
her second attack. And that is a 23. And then she
Misses.
will whistle as a free action, and her horse is going to take off. I need you to make a athletics check to stay on the back since you are not in the saddle.
Can I do an acrobatics check?
Gotta do it.
Can I get an attack of opportunity on the horse?
Yeah, you could. Athletics check, please.
Not acrobatic?
I guess I could be acrobatics. Yeah, do an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
Okay.
20.
You managed to stay on the back of the horse.
Sweet.
But you hit the horse.
8 bludgeoning. Oh, you know what? I forgot 2 things.
Oh, you're enlarged.
Yeah, so it's going to also take 10 bludgeoning and 1 cold damage, and she also, from that last attack I made on her, is going to take an extra 3 bludgeoning.
Okay, so she actually is bloodied. Okay.
Sorry, I keep forgetting.
No, you're good. You're still on the horse, Althea.
Okay.
As the horse comes and
That's a healthy-ass horse.
comes over here. I mean, the horse doesn't look good. It just, it isn't bloodied, but it does look pretty fucked for a horse. Okay. Now it is, Althea, it is your turn.
So lightning bolt. Tell me, does that stop at, like, does that stop through walls?
Anything flammable would go up in flame.
What kind of walls are these?
They're wooden.
Hmm.
You can always change your angle.
Oh, no, I'm thinking about the angle of where I want to do it, because I know where that guy is. And I know that it was the guy who casted Counterspell, right?
Yeah, you saw that.
Althea was ready to start killing people in this town pretty quickly. I doubt that she cares about their houses.
That's true, yeah. So should I use a fifth? Should I use my only 4th level or my last 3rd?
Go for it. Just do it. I believe in you. Just do it.
You know what? I'm just going to use it at a 3rd. Should I just use it at a 3rd? God, okay, hold on. I'm going to roll a d20. If I roll high, above a 10, it's at a 3rd. Below a 10, it's at 4th. Oh, okay, that's a 4th level spell.
I have line of sight on this guy, right? Because I'm looking through the window.
Alright,
No.
so I'm going to use my bonus action
Well, I guess you could. You would be peeking your head in.
right
Yeah.
here.
That's why I moved up to it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's a straight line, baby.
So did you get off of the horse?
I used my bonus action for my Tempest to move 10 feet without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Okay. So you got off of the horse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, 4th level. Lightning bolt.
Okay. So they will both be trying to get out of the way.
Actually, yeah. I mean, that's what makes the most sense at the moment, I think. Or,
Oh my god, Connor.
yeah. And,
What's
wait, no,
what's
I
your
meant to
DC?
ask a question before I did this. Were either of them wearing metal?
No. I mean, they have metal things, but it's specifically wearing metal.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I know.
So,
Because I meant to ask that because I thought about casting Thunderstep instead.
okay. So,
But it wouldn't.
what's your spell save
wouldn't.
DC?
For some reason on there it keeps saying an 11, but it's a 16, which I feel like is not right.
Okay, she passes.
I'm gonna
8 plus.
It's 8 plus charisma, plus your proficiency bonus. Also, Marahim has a strange vision of the wizard getting struck directly by lightning. His roll is going to be a 10,
Okay,
as I used one of my portents.
sure.
Nice.
Yeah, so you notice him get struck directly by lightning, but weirdly enough, he starts bleeding. Not out of where he got
Weird.
hit by the lightning, but you see that on top of his robes, on his arm, there is a bracer, and it seems like he is bleeding from that. So you hit them with lightning. He will fail. She will succeed. So she is going to take half of 32. She takes 16 points of damage. And he is going to also take half.
Shit.
Even though he failed?
Yep. I can explain why after the session.
Yeah.
And you have done damage to this wizard for the first time. Okay, so is that your turn, Althea?
You've used everything.
I'm going to block her from being able to get past, to get back to her horse.
Okay.
Just going to block her back.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
Marcus,
no,
it's...
it'd be an attack of opportunity if I were here anyway. Actually, no. I'm gonna move here, so she tries to move.
Marcus, it's your turn.
Yeah. Sorry.
50 feet of movement, standard action dash 50 feet. That's my turn.
Okay. That means it is now Wizard's turn, so he will take 8 points of damage. Putting him at... Fuck. There we go. And now for his turn, he is going to move to right here. And then he is going to look at you, Akka, and I need you to make... What type of saving throw is it? I believe that it is Wisdom. Yeah, can you make a Wisdom saving throw?
Oof. 10.
Okay, Akka, you are going to become a turtle. As he casts Polymorph on you.
No. How does that work with having enlarge?
So a normal turtle would be a tiny creature, I think. You are a small turtle.
And you're a very fast turtle.
Yeah, you're a fast turtle.
Yeah, the tortoise and the hare is really different.
Okay.
Turtles actually have like a really... Oh wait, no, that's a... Something speed.
Hey,
Never mind.
just 1 second. Mom, are you okay? Okay, we're still playing. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, you have become a turtle. Basically, he just like moved his hand over his face, like when somebody does the expression change thing, and then all of a sudden you were looking at him from way lower as you were shrinking and becoming a reptile. Okay, that is his turn. So now it is going to be Marahim. It's your turn.
Okay. So I want to rule of cool something, or ask if I can rule of cool something. It's probably not gonna fly. Can I catapult Akka as a turtle at the wizard?
As long as I'm light enough.
Catapult says object.
Object. Okay, no problem. In that case, do I need to be
You
able
can
to...
just catapult my shell then.
I know, that's what I was thinking.
Turtle power.
Turtle power!
You guys aren't missing what's most awesome is this little turtle like crawling around in the grass wearing these cestas that are glowing with cold auras.
If the Ninja Turtles were actually Italian.
You choose before falling in the ground. Okay, I'm gonna Misty Step to behind this tree to where Akka was so that I could get line of sight on this guy, and then I'm going to catapult at fourth level again. Let's do it. Just, a brick off the ground, off of one of the buildings. Just
Okay, sure. Just go ahead and roll the damage out of the...
yeah, and he needs to make a Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. What's your DC?
17.
Okay. He just perfectly ducks below the brick.
I'm gonna use luck again. I'm still feeling pretty lucky.
Okay. That time you got a 2, so you hit him square in the chest with your brick.
That's 25 plus
Oof.
one more. Okay, so that's gonna be a 32 damage. Bludgeoning damage.
That's a great roll.
That's a good roll.
Yeah. Let me do quick math here. And by quick math, I mean do it just on a piece of paper. Yeah, he is bloodied by your brick. What a great spell. What a great spell. I'm a wizard. I know the secrets of the arcane. Fucking brick! Brick frog.
Marahim, because I picture that like every time catapult happens, it's his mage hand popping up for a second and yeeting something at a person.
Yeah, I think you're brick frogging it.
Yeah.
Um,
Can I get a concentration saving throw?
For him? Oh, yeah.
For him?
And it has to be above a 16.
Yes.
Okay, he fails, and Akka becomes Akka again.
That's nice.
You see he has a mouthful of grass as he pops back up.
Within 6 seconds, he already started eating.
I don't know what it was. It just looked really good all of a sudden.
Love it.
All right.
And I just say to Akka, why don't you come out of your shell and go beat that boy up?
Okay. Is that your turn, Marahim?
That's
That'll be my turn.
Okay. It is now Akka's turn.
He kind of waddles over towards
Still.
towards her because he's having a weird time getting his legging, being the turtle there for a moment. But he gets here, and he is going to unleash some Cestus of Revolt attacks.
Can you read those out to me?
Ooh.
22, 17, and 20.
Okay. Both of the ones above 20 will hit.
Okay. First one is going to do 12 bludgeoning and 3 cold damage.
Fuck yeah.
The second one is going to do 7 bludgeoning and 1 cold damage. And I'm going to spend a key point and do Flurry of Blows. So I will make another one. 21, which I know hits, so I'm going to roll it. It's damage. It's going to be 12 bludgeoning and 6 cold damage.
Okay. So that's 18.
And then actually, with that, I'm going to, before I make my second one, I'm going to use my open hand technique on it and impose that she makes a strength saving throw.
Okay. She got...
The DC is 15.
Okay, she got a 22.
Okay. So she does not get pushed. And now for my second Flurry of Blow attack. That's a 12, so it's going to miss.
Yeah, she...
And I'm going to use another key point so that she has to make a DC 15 con save for stunning blow.
I need to learn the rules of monks, but okay. I'm gonna do this one with...
Anytime I hit with damage, I can...
And it feels kind of weird that
Spend a
you can
key
do
point
it
to
after
it.
doing your other key points, but that is just because I don't like
mean-
monks. It's literally just a preference for me. Of
I mean,
not
it
liking
is.
them.
I did call it late, but also at the same time,
Yeah,
say this worked, then I would have had advantage on other things, so it's fine.
Yeah, and she is stunned.
Okay.
All right. Well,
So I just run up and just literally, it's just like one fist rains down, another one uppercuts, another one comes from the side and from the side, and then for the last one, I just smack both of my hands together and like clap around her ears.
okay. Cool. She is stunned in place, and it is her turn, and she doesn't do anything because that's the move. Okay. Althea, it's your turn.
If you're stunned, you auto fail saving throws, right?
I believe so.
Dex saving throw.
I believe so.
Then I'm gonna angle my hand. I can hit both of them, right?
2 points on the line.
Yeah, but he can.
Oh, automatic failure. Cool.
Go with your gut.
Yeah, but this guy... Okay, so you know what? No, I'm just gonna...
Go with your gut.
Yeah, you know what? I'll do it.
And
Third
by
level.
that, he means gut them.
Just gonna third level lightning bolt him. Do another lightning bolt.
Yet! Counterspell.
Counterspell at 5th level.
Okay.
Pew pew!
Marahim, in fairness, would absolutely expect this to happen exactly as it happened.
Wait, please tell me that when Marahim counterspells, his missing arm mage hands up and just does the nah-uh with the finger.
It does a very sassy finger wag. Yeah.
Okay,
That's 31 points of lightning damage.
okay, he succeeds, but you have put her down, so she falls over dead.
I'm just gonna put my hand right in front of her face. I'm gonna say, "No honor is for the weak," and lightning bolt right in her face.
Yeah, and she falls back, and he takes 15, which I'm going to calculate before I do something. Yeah, he's looking real fucked up. She falls back onto the ground dead, and as her chest, like as her back touches and her body like kind of bounces for a second, you see lightning sort of streak out of her mouth. And then it all just runs to her chest, and like a defibrillator, she gets shocked. And she is on the ground, still very bloodied. But
Cool.
Do I have any bonus actions as a mage, or is that? I don't. I don't know if I have bonus. Oh, I'm gonna. Oh,
You have
Never
sorcery
mind.
magic, dude.
okay, you
Quicken.
gonna do
Yeah.
something?
okay. So if we're doing healing as bonus actions, can I cure wounds? It says it takes an action, but we're doing them as bonus actions. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and with my last pact spell, second level cure wounds myself.
Okay, you can.
Just 2d8 plus 5. 14
Nice. There you go,
plus
Connor.
5. 18. Yay!
Okay, nice. Is that your turn?
I'm sorry, I missed that last thing. What did you do there, Connor?
I cure wounds to myself. 'Cause I
Nice.
really bloodied. And I'm just gonna step over her body and stand right here.
Okay. Cool. And there you go. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Marcus, it is now your turn. Fire, Marcus.
Okay. Can I see what's going on at like the town hall from where I am?
Yeah, you can see that it looks like basically it looks kind of weird. It looks like the Ryothi are in conflict with the Remy. It seems like they are arguing. And you can see the Ryothi have their swords out, and the Remy are kind of keeping a distance. The Remy have kept on their horses, and the Ryothi are on the ground.
Does it seem like any townspeople are immediately threatened,
You don't
or that they
see...
are not immediately, but that they're going threatened?
You do see there is a body that is not a fighter that is on the ground with a spear in their back. But the rest of the townspeople you don't see. So no immediate danger that has not already happened.
Okay, I'm going to standard action dash and move my full movement in that direction.
Okay. So then that's 100 feet.
Which I
right?
understand is off the map,
Yeah.
but that's fine.
I'm just going to put 20 feet onto the next map for you on your token.
Sounds good. Yeah, so that's 100 feet total.
Okay. Next up, it is Ryothi Wizard, and he is going to run away. And slide to his knees, and you see he puts his hands together and puts them to his forehead, and starts muttering something in Draconic, a language none of you speak. And okay, that is going to be Bratomil's turn. So now, Marahim, it's your turn.
Marahim is aware that the Ryothi have declared war on the Empire, right?
I don't think you're in a high enough position to know the terms of the letter that was sent. So I think you only know that they have declared war on
we're
Ursula.
aware that they're galvanizing their army, aren't we?
Yes, and you are aware that Hallandor has decided to aid Ursumir.
Oh, we do know that it was the Ryothi because not because of the letter from the 18,
the soldiers.
Yeah, from the soldiers.
Yeah.
From the first town that we were in.
Yeah.
Right.
You know that. Well, you know that Hallandor is going to war against Dalraya.
Yeah.
That's how it has been explained to the Lion's Hope. This group of the Lion's Hope.
All right. Marahim takes 2 steps forward and sees him there, and casts Catapult and takes another brick and just tosses it at the guy's head as he's bent over and praying, as far as Marahim's concerned. Just kind of like a casual flick. Can you make a dex save, please?
Yeah. Okay. It is a 19.
Oh, shit. Even though he doesn't see it coming?
That's fair. It is a 18.
Ah, dang. He still saves. Does that do nothing then with Catapult?
It should say in the
I
spell.
think since it's a spell, it should be like half damage still. If it was a
Yeah. Yeah, it's half on a successful.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing, so maybe not.
Let's see here. I'm scrolling up. I scrolled up too far.
It was only 9, so I'm not sure if that would...
No, doesn't seem to have.
It has no effect? That's lame.
No, I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
No, that's I haven't found it. So I just meant it wasn't enough to like kill him, which is what I thought you were asking. On failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When the object strikes something, the object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning damage. So I think it misses.
Okay.
I don't know how that.
Yeah, it
would
looks
work.
like it would just miss.
That's too bad.
But he's fine.
I guess it's that it can miss a creature, but not another object.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn, Marahim?
I'll Misty Step up to him and just say, "It would be wise for you to call off your men now." And I'll take out my dagger
Yeah, he is.
and put it on his throat.
He is still praying.
That will be my turn.
Okay. He's just saying one phrase over and over again. Svet prostrate.
In
Svet prostrate. Svet prostrate.
and it's in Draconic.
Is in Draconic.
Okay.
Okay. You've got your dagger to his throat. Akka, it's your turn.
All right, I've got this stunned lady laying on the ground, so I'm going to... oh, I forgot it's supposed to be at advantage, so I'll just roll again for that. So that's a 17 on the first attack. I think that misses. I think it missed
17
before.
does miss, yeah.
Okay,
Just rolls.
second attack. 24.
Okay, 24 will hit.
So that'll be uh, 15 bludgeoning and 5 cold damage.
Okay, you knock her unconscious.
Yeah, so I just try to smash her, and she kind of like just manages to roll out of the way. So I just grab her by the shirt and just lift her up and slam her on the ground to knock her out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to say, take care of him, and then I'm going to dart off 100 feet towards Marcus.
Okay. So now it is her.
And you know what? I'll spend a key point, and I will go another 50 feet towards Marcus.
Okay.
And then that's my turn. Actually, since I can do it, I'm going to hit the horse on my way out and try and bonk it on the head and knock it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Potts, just a heads up, you can reach me without spending a key point if you're just trying to reach me. But if you want to get past me towards the town hall, you would spend more.
Yeah, I'll just go as far as I can towards that then.
So
Once I
technically,
see it.
doesn't he have like 200 feet of movement? Because doesn't step double your movement?
No, Step
Like
of the
a
Wind
dash
lets you
option?
use your bonus action to take a dash or I believe.
Exactly. So can't you move like 200 feet?
Oh,
'Cause your
you're right.
movement speed right now is
Yeah, you're
100
right.
feet.
So yeah, 200 feet. I'm just like speedily lumbering across everything, just huge strides.
It's like Attack on Titan. It's just the
Yeah.
fastest fucking giant.
Like this, you see this whole garden thing? It's like I just like one bound right over it.
Essentially, you could have moved. So if your movement speed is 100 feet, you have two actions. So it'd be 300 feet. Your bonus action 100 feet.
No, I used my extra action to attack the horse. Unfortunately,
No, I know. I'm saying, but like if you were to have used everything, you could have moved 400 feet as well.
Yes, I mean 13 hit the horse. The horse is bloodied, close to death.
Jesus.
Well, I don't do.
I know, but
lethal
it
damage,
wouldn't have,
especially the
you wouldn't have
horses.
killed it. But you fucked the horse up. The horses aren't tough.
Yeah, he's not a monster.
Horses aren't designed to be fucked up.
Yeah, I just fist fight horses. I don't kill them like a
Yeah,
monster.
He just abuses them.
Is it more like you smack its ass so it runs?
I'm more like a kid that's going to become a monster.
Yeah. So this is basically the scene as you see it. Remy on horseback, Ryothi standing in front of the door. That's for you and Marcus. It's just now that there's two people.
Yeah.
it's justified to
How
have.
close can I be to them since I went 200 feet?
I guess. I mean, you could probably be here, right? Like.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll go there, and as I get to them, I'm going to be like, "Your princess is down,"
Ah.
and that's it.
Rom Fortea. Rom Fortea. They seem to be gathering themselves. Okay, so Althea, it is your turn. Akka is gone. Putting him in the carrots. I'm also
Gone but never
I'm also
forgotten.
putting Marcus in the carrots.
So in relation
please don't.
in relation to this screen, can we see what's on the screen that you just showed us with the Ryothi men blocking?
For you, it is mostly cut off by the houses, but you can see that the biggest of the Ryothi does have a sword out, and you can see that he is in front of a Remy.
Okay. I'm gonna shout to Marahim. He didn't want to fight. His men were protected. We're going to protect these people. It is her people who didn't uphold the agreement. I think we should spare him. We can speak with him, detain him. but don't kill him. And then I'm just gonna drive my dagger into her heart.
Whoa!
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Way to kill a bargaining chip to save these villagers. Oh shit.
Hey, she has no honor.
Yeah.
What if Althea cared about honor?
You put her down. She's dead.
I'm also scared she's gonna come back, and this bitch was hit hard. She had a lot of tricks.
Okay.
And can I take her? Can I take her bow?
Yeah, you can pick it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the bow and the arrows.
Okay. Can you make a Constitution
Just
saving
kill them
throw?
Oh, okay. 26.
Okay. Okay. You take the bow and the
What was
arrows.
that for? Shit, what was that for?
I mean, you don't know. For Althea, it just felt like, I picked up a bow. Okay, so that's your turn. It is now Fire Marcus Bill's turn.
I'm falling after.
Okay, you'll show up on this map soon, just lower. Okay, it is now Fire Marcus Bill's turn. That's my nickname for this shape.
Yeah, that tracks. Okay, so I'm going to spend my movement to 35 feet of movement gets me here, and then I have an additional 15 feet of movement, which I'm going to use to go here, which means that I will deal 1 point of damage to each of these guys, and they're on fire.
Okay.
And I will attack the one that I'm in the bottom one here.
Okay.
The one that looks like a Remy.
That is a Ryothi.
Oh, Ryothi. Okay.
Yeah, they're in front of the door of the Ryothi.
Well, I want to attack a Remy, so yeah, I'll attack this one.
Okay.
And that's a 16 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And it deals 9 points of damage.
Okay.
And they're on fire as well.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
So all of the people that I walked over are on fire, and...
Yep. And you hear, Niet! No escape! Let me look up what the word is. Blagad! That's fuck. In Draconic. Okay. There we go. Now it is your boy in front of you, Marahim.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll have to forgive me because I need to get art that is much better than I can draw for something that's about to happen.
Oof.
But from beneath this wizard's knees, you just see a golden disc begin to form.
Is this a spell?
You can do something if you think it is.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it's a spell? Or to see if I would think it was a spell?
I'm not going to use up your spell slot because there's maybe more fighting ahead depending on decisions. This is not a spell.
Okay. Well, there's a golden disc.
A golden disc just begins to emanate, and it goes to about 10 feet around this guy. And it is shining light. So much that you're like you almost have to close your eyes. But not quite.
With ethereal vision. Is this anything?
I think it can be. Let's say that you still got those eyes up, and in that way,
It lasts until I take a short rest.
yeah. So basically, when the light comes up, everything around you becomes sort of like black and white. And then you look down and you can see that the light is just this white force, but you see from a space that is in front of this priest on his knees, you just see this thread. And when you turn to follow it, you see that it goes northeast. And looking at it, you see that it is stretching like hundreds and hundreds of miles. Following it with your eyes, you can see that it is going extremely far away.
To, I assume, the direction of the Dalryoth.
Of the Ryothi himself.
Of Ryothi
As
himself.
still shrouded in light so that you're not able to make out his whole person, you just see a figure appear in front of you. And he is tall. He's about 6'4". He is more muscular than Akka, more muscular than any of the warriors of the Lion's Hope. He is wearing thick armor, multiple bands of steel, the finest steel you've ever seen, wrapped with the scales and bones of 2 dragons. You can't make out his face. You cannot see the famed Drake helm, and he does not hold the Drake hammer when you see him. He appears shrouded in light, and he grabs the figure in front of you, and you hear him say something in Draconic, still shrouded in light. I'm going to go ahead and say it, because I got Google Translate up, so why not? Shovai Nadelali.
Can you repeat that?
Shovai Nadelali. And the wizard looks up and starts to say something, and then you see the mailed hand go from this guy's shoulder in a sort of comforting pose to his throat. And it just squeezes, and you see this guy, his face goes purple and red in seconds, and then he goes limp. And then the light is gone, and with it, the figure that stood in it.
I do hate when they kill themselves. Can I ask, did the wizard guy seem surprised when he was being strangled?
Yes. So his
Okay.
face went from comfort to when the Ryoth said something, he began to talk really quickly, and it seemed like he became a little bit afraid, and then when the hand went, he was completely... He was shocked, but it looked more like he was, like, scared of
Gotcha.
death, basically.
Marahim takes out his journal and he writes down the phonetics of Chave Nadalavi so that he can look it up later to see what the Dalryoth said to this guy.
His title is the Ryoth.
The Ryoth, sorry. The Dalryoth are the people. correct?
Dalryoth is the place,
And
the
the Ryoth is
Ryothi
the
are
guy.
the people, and
The Ryoth is the
Yeah.
guy.
Okay, now we're back over here because all of a sudden the Ryothi posture changes completely. And it looks like they are listening to something.
Oh no, are they all gonna...
And in common, one of them says, "Orc, you and Flame, can you kill these?" And he, like this guy up here, on fire still, but suddenly seemingly more concerned about something else, is pointing at the Remy with his sword.
What did he say?
He said, "Orc, you and Fire, can you kill these?" the Remy look kind of afraid because this guy's on fire and he's talking. Akka, do you want to answer this dude, or are you just leaving him hanging? Does the fire answer?
Yeah, it's crackling.
Sorry, I was muted.
Oh.
Akka says, I can knock them out.
That is acceptable. We have new orders to leave. We may be forgiven if we go.
Yeah, you should leave. I think these should leave too.
And he cycles, and he basically sidesteps. Oh, this guy's not here. What are you doing there? And these two go, but as they go, this Ryothi just fucking stabs this guy right through the stomach.
It's their turn, Ben?
No, but I'm sorry, I was using that out of it, so they will take damage from the fire. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 6 pointed.
This one is...
I like to think that he was blood-curdling screams while in between each of those normal speaking sentences.
It should have been more pained than I was doing it. You actually bloody the scout, who seems like he's kind of unsure of what he should do when that happens, but then they all just sort of break out into a run, and they will go away. But now it is Marahim's turn. So Marahim, you took out your journal. You got this dead priest wizard in front of you.
Yeah, do I have a line of sight on everybody?
No, because Althea
Okay.
said that she was moving.
Okay. I mean, I trust my team to have everything handled over there, so I'm going to take a moment to find I'm gonna ask my familiar to come help me look through the wizard's belongings to see if I can find a spellbook off of him.
Okay. Yeah, you can find a spellbook, and you find some other stuff that's pretty good.
Awesome. Cool. And then once do you want me to roll for that, or do you want me to?
Make one
okay?
investigation check to see if you get everything.
All right. I'm gonna make it with advantage because I have my crow helping.
That's you.
No, it can take the help action.
Okay, then sure.
26.
Okay, yeah, you'll get everything.
Nice. And then I'm gonna like saunter on back.
Okay. Then.
I think he would make the point to walk as carefully through the flower beds as possible, just to not destroy anything.
Okay. Akka, it's your turn.
Do they appear like they're going to flee?
The Remy?
Or do I think, yeah.
No. They are...
Okay.
What little they are talking, except the one who's on fire, who is like... they are repeating a phrase in Elvish.
Alright, then it's clobbering time.
Uh-oh.
Oops, that's a 15. It's not supposed to be an
15
advantage.
hits.
Alright, So that is 13 bludgeoning and 6 cold damage.
Okay, yeah, this guy is bloodied and looks very, very fucked up. Not gonna take much more.
With that hit, I will spend a key point for stunning strike. It's a 15 con save.
Oh, yep, sorry. My fault. He fails. He is stunned.
Okay, then I will move here and attack this next guy.
Okay.
That's going to be 10 bludgeoning and 1 cold.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shift over here and not leaving that guy's space and make my third attack on this last Remy.
21 will hit.
21. And that will be 10 bludgeoning and 2 cold damage.
Okay. Yeah, and you bloody him as well.
And I will flurry of blows on each of these guys. So the one just above me
18 will hit.
does an 18 hit. All right, that is 10 bludgeoning, 4 cold.
That is enough to put that one unconscious.
Okay, and then the last one again does a 15 hit.
15 does hit.
Pop, 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 pop.
That's 11 bludgeoning and 6
Yep.
cold.
Knock that one out too.
Okay, that's my turn. I still have movement, so I'm going to run up back towards this guy again.
Okay. Althea, it is your turn. You come through right here, but you have to use like 20 feet of your movement to get right there.
Do I have line of sight on that guy?
Nope, this is a house. It just doesn't have a roof. I apologize.
Oh. Still have 10 feet of movement. Yep, nothing. I don't think I can get line of sight at all.
You can dash.
Yeah. But, yeah, I guess, no. Yeah, that's what I'll do.
He's the only one left, and he just watched 4 of his friends get punched out.
Yeah. And he is right now looking at like a really cool metal album cover. Just a giant dwarf with like boxing gloves made out of metal with big spikes on them, and then a fire demon thing. And he can't move. He's in a bad place. Marcus, it is
And
your
we're
turn.
doing-
That's the name of the album. He's in a bad place.
We're doing the Stallone Action Jackson hand clasp arm flex.
It is
Yep.
your turn now, Marcus. Fire Marcus Bill.
All right.
Fire Marcus, Farkas.
He's stunned,
Ficus.
so I have advantage on my attack against him. It's a 14 to hit. I don't think
14
that-
misses, yeah.
Amazing.
It's at advantage
Yep.
because he's stunned.
And then I'll end my turn on top of him.
Oh, I saw. Never mind.
Which means that I will do 3 points of damage. to him.
Which is enough. And you burn him to death.
Oh my!
Okay. In that case, I will not end my turn there. I will move here, and then I'll turn back into Marcus.
Okay. Somebody's pizza rolls are done.
And I'll knock on the door, and I'll say, yeah, hi, it's Marcus from before. We just killed all the guys out there. I just wanted to check and see if everyone's all right in there.
And you watch as Lotharus, the boy who is like 40, opens the door and just runs past you.
Oh, yeah, you probably don't want to see that. It's a burning corpse.
Um,
All right, bye then.
and a few of the others do too, but they thank you as they go. And then
Yeah, you're much more polite, aren't you?
Luigi comes over and says, Is it finished?
Yeah, I think so. Well, actually, there's a couple that we lost sight of, but I'd be careful, because they said they wanted to go to the mine, I think, and we haven't gotten to check out the mine yet, so there might be 1 or 2 there. I think about 6 seconds is over, so we can move on to the next person.
Yeah, Marahim, you watch as those 3 Ryothi just like crisply jog past you.
Towards the
No,
mine.
like
Oh,
yeah,
away.
like they are going back towards the hole in the barrier. But that's all that they seem to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not big on genocide, so if they want to leave, they can leave.
I get you there. Yeah, and so basically, let's say that you all reconvene, and do you want to head to the mine together so that you're all, like solid and together?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Um,
How long does haste last?
It would be over by the time we've reconvened.
Okay, I just want to make sure I don't get exhausted.
that body that was on the ground outside of the thing, that wasn't one of these people, right?
It was.
Were they like dead, or were they like making saving throws
Dead.
Damn.
And when you...
Do we recognize them?
They're one of the people from the village, not one that you've talked to. When you come to the mine, you just see 2 Remy standing next to their horses, arguing, and another one who is bloodied, and he's sitting propped up against the mine entrance. And you see there are 2 more villager corpses.
On our jog there, could Althea have asked somebody if they had a healing potion?
I have one.
Okay.
You can have
There's
mine.
a slight echo.
I just have a feeling that I'm gonna need mine.
Yeah, she'll be all right then, Althea. I have one here for you. In fact, I have 2, if you want to hold on to a second one, in case you need it. I'm actually feeling pretty healthy here.
Sure. I mean, if you don't think you'll need it.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Okay. You all...
2d4 plus 2, right?
Yep. You all make it to the mine entrance, and you see these 2 Remy who spot you. One of them quickly mounts up, and the other one darts over to stand in front of the wounded one. And they are watching you all, waiting for you to strike them. They seem they seem cornered.
It's finished. You should leave before we take you down.
Yeah, I'd say it's kind of the circle of life, actually, to kill these guys, because they killed those guys over there. And those guys don't have souls, so they can't return to the All, and that's kind of fucked up. I guess I'm saying this to Arthur. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Marcus, 2 wrongs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
Throw down your swords and your life will be spared.
The one on his horse tightens his grip on the hilt of his sword and says, "Rom Farimer." And the one...
Who's he talking to?
I don't know what that means. Does it mean that your princess has been taken and you should leave?
Althea, you know what he meant, which was glory forever.
I can also speak Elvish.
You also know that. And then you also hear the one who is standing in front of the wounded one say, "Ersterbet," which is he's dying in Elvish.
Oh, well, here. Let me put him out of his misery. Pew pew! Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay, at the dying one, that'll have disadvantage. He's prone.
At the what? It's
The
what?
prone one will have disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Oh, he's prone?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
He's sitting. Oh, wrong sound effect. Sorry.
He's also dying.
Yeah, so let me put him out of his misery.
So rude.
Okay, so Eldritch Blast with disadvantage. Oh yeah, the 19 will hit. He is dead regardless of the damage, but you can roll it if you like. Yeah. And with that, they will attack you. So
Sorry.
we will be back into initiative. Marcus was the last one to go, so Marahim, it's your turn. Oh, yep.
Since I rolled under
Thank
a
you.
10 before.
Yep. Thank you for reminding me.
All right.
Probably. I think I'm still the last one to
You
go.
are. you're one
Yeah,
behind
you know
them.
what?
Do you want to hold your turn,
I don't-
Ian?
No, I'm not gonna kill these guys, and I'm not gonna let them be killed. I'm casting Wall of Stone, and I'm walling them in.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to do the free hand and just draw that wall?
Oh, let me see if I can do that. Freehand thing. How many things is it?
It's the third one down. It's the big square, and then under draw
10
shape.
foot.
You can do the polygon line. It'll make it easier too.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see the length. I don't even know if I can do that. How many feet does it have to be? I can't see on the spell. Oh, fuck it. You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna... Can somebody else go? I just have too many spells.
Okay, so you're not gonna do it?
I just don't know how many panels I get of this. I can't find it.
What's it called?
Wall.
Wall of Stone?
Yeah. Oh, it's 10 by 10 foot. Okay. Then yes, I will do that. Freehand. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just want clarification real quick. This guy and this guy are townspeople.
Yep.
And
are
they are dead.
Are they
They
dead?
are
Dead?
7. So this would be like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. One panel. One panel. I think I can do all of this. Let me just double check, and somebody else can go while I double check.
Okay. Well, it is the Remy's turn.
Okay. Definitely blocking their path off to us. That would be 1. So this is 1. This is 1. I guess it would be like this. This is 1. So that's 3, 10.
So it's essentially
4.
100 feet, right?
Yeah.
I
5.
can definitely do this then. No worries.
6. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry. It's just
No worries.
weird stuff.
Okay, so once this happens, you hear one of the Remy say in Elvish, "You should have asked for more Ryothi." The other one curses, and I mean that's their turn. They have nothing to do. One of them, like you just see a short sword get chucked over and land right here.
Did
Oh, wait,
it feel
does-
like they were trying to throw a sword at us, or was it like they are laying down?
It
their-
was like a toss, like.
It does say they can make a dex saving throw to use their reaction to move out of the area.
Okay, only one of them would have done
the
that.
enclosed space.
He would not have succeeded.
Okay, cool. Just one.
Okay, and then you just hear like something hitting the wall of stone, like not hard enough that it even sounds like they're trying to like break through, just like annoying, like boom, boom.
They're like, yep,
boom.
that's stone.
Yeah. Fucking.
Well, Thea, why did you kill that dying man?
Wait, we're still in initiative.
You
though,
are in
right?
initiative, so now it is Akka's go. Akka, it's your turn.
Okay. I am going to use my 50 feet of movement. I can move 5, 10, 15, 20. How high is your stone wall?
10 feet high.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I get up to the top of the wall to see what they're doing, and then I'm running down. So, since I can run up walls as a monk while I'm in movement.
Yeah.
But with Akka, he almost like goes like monkey, like he just like digs his hands in and just like uses his hands to throw himself up
That's it.
Yeah.
and just
Oh,
peeks
yeah.
out and then leaps
The
down.
one on his horse, who actually you all can see like the top of his helmet, He is just sitting and just bonking his hilt against the stone. The other one is just sitting down.
I think they may have given up. And that's my turn.
Okay, Althea, it is your turn.
I turn to Marahim and I say, I mean, would you rather him lay there in agony? Anyways, they said, what did they say? Honor, glory?
Glory forever.
Said glory forever, and he gripped his reins harder. They weren't planning on backing down.
Well, I mean, one of them seems just frustrated that this wall is in between us and them. But the other
Well,
one
now
is just sitting down.
Now there's
certainly-
nothing that they can do.
It certainly seemed like one of them was very much willing to lay down his arms in order to protect his friend's life. This is one of those telltale game moments where you just see up at the top corner of your screen, Connor, Marahim will remember that.
Also, I still have healing spells left. Let fine. Kill the one. And then say, lay down your arms, heal him, let them all go.
He's dead, though!
Not dead.
I think everything except for NPCs are dead unless you use non-lethal damage.
Oh, I thought these people would probably be making saving throws. That was my...
I think Ben's been doing it kind of like the book where unless they're like super special, they
Yep.
dead is dead. There's no death
Oh.
saves unless you're a PC.
Unless you specify.
Well, knowing that, can I have retroactively said not killing him?
Because it's late. Yeah.
I did think they would be making
Non-lethal
death saving
Eldritch
throws.
Blast on the dying one.
Okay, in
More
that
like
case,
a-
Marahim's
an
not
Eldritch
upset
Blast?
about-
It was more like
That is where it's still
Yeah, no, they don't, but...
It was more like a
Look,
scare tactic.
it's Eldritch. It's an unknowing pain. You don't know how far it'll
I mean,
take you to
this is a
death.
game where when you grapple somebody, you just really aren't doing a whole much. And also, when you grapple somebody, you're somehow stronger than their horse. So,
Well, okay, the horse thing is just because horses are a goddamn mess in this
Yeah.
game.
if horses worked
the
how they
rules for
actually
horses
worked,
made sense,
everyone would be on a horse
if they
all the
made
time.
sense, yes, exactly.
Um,
Like it would just be the horse group wins everything in D&D.
Connor, is that your turn?
I mean, I don't really...
I don't think we have much
There's
to do
anything
left.
I
They're
can-
kind of
no.
just locked in a box.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk forward and I'll say,
Oh.
assuming it's okay for me to take my turn. I'll say, yeah, sorry there, Marahim. These are about the worst blokes I've ever met, and I'm gonna cast Stone Shape on the wall, and walk through.
yeah,
And
that rules.
that'll be
I'm
my
not
turn.
making a morality statement. I just think that's a dope move. All right.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Next up, it is.
That's my turn.
Next up, it's Marahim's turn.
Ooh, boy. I don't want to drag things out, but boy, could I.
Do you all want to? We could call it here. If you wanted.
Yeah, I think
I'm fine with that.
The last thing that I want to do is I'm going to prepare Maximilian's Earthen Grasp to,
Grab up Marcus, or
if he goes to kill the one who's not fighting.
okay, gotcha. Alrighty, then. Hey, everybody! This is where we're gonna call it for the Lion's Hope. This is probably gonna go up at a weird time because it is being pre-recorded, and I apologize for that. But if you are watching, please tune in next Sunday from when this comes out to see the Thorns play. Bye, everybody.